All right, so welcome back to the studio. And they say education is a passport to the future. But in today's fast changing world, that passport must prepare children for more than just the next examination. It should prepare them for life, leadership, innovation, and global opportunities. This morning, we'll be looking at how quality education can help raise children who are ready for the future. Joining us, we have the pleasure and honor to welcome the amazing, most beautiful head of school, Mrs. Dumebi Ehigiato, head and founder of Hadassah Hall, Asaba. The most talk about school, but undoubtedly one of the best schools in Asaba, if I must say so. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, we're going straight to the question because we don't want to keep you here. Quality education. I'm particular about that, and I know that you are not just a school founder or owner. You're passionate, so passionate that when you go to her school, the environment says it all, and then the quality of education that's been impacted on the children actually is one of the things that we need to talk about. And you are an educationist to the core. So how would you describe the current state of education in Nigeria and your opinion as well? How would you distinguish quality education, from a quality school from an average one?
Okay. So, thank you for having me once again. I missed the dress code memo. So quality education is it's holistic education. Education that develops a child both academically, morally, spiritually, with values and mindsets and skills that will help a child thrive not just today but tomorrow. You mentioned future ready.
Mm-hmm.
You said future ready.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about a future ready child, we are talking of a child that is well equipped
Okay.
with the intellect. So the child is academically sound.
Mm-hmm.
The child also has the morals, the values, and the skills to thrive in the future. So quality education is any education that will make your child or enable your child or give the child the skills and the mindset to do well independently of family, of parents. And when you're doing well, you're not just talking about doing well for self, but doing well to impact society, to make contributions to the growth of a nation, right? So that is when you say you have gone through quality education. You can see that I didn't even put infrastructure.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about that because I've seen schools that are in rural areas that are even doing better than schools that are in the urban places in terms of building skills and all of that. Infrastructure is good, right?
Yeah.
But even if at that, as globalization is happening, we are moving out of massive infrastructure to lean infrastructure.
Okay.
So quality of education goes beyond
Infrastructure. But can it be both?
but it can be both.
Oh.
If you can create a safe and conducive space,
Yeah.
so when you're talking about space in education, you don't hear people say you must have a massive building.
Oh.
Or whatever space you're doing or you're using should be a safe space where learning is continuous.
Okay.
So you can have a space like this and it is a learning space. You can have an outdoor space and it's a learning space. Indoors learning space. If you have all together, it's fantastic. So when we're talking about future ready, future 5 minutes from now,
Yeah.
2 minutes from
From
now.
now.
So now I'm talking is the future we are talking about
Yesterday.
right? So you have child A and child B, for instance. Child A has the intellect, academically sound,
Okay.
top 90 percentile, always getting 90% in math, in English, numeracy, literacy, stopping the class.
Yeah.
But this child doesn't have people skills, doesn't have communication skills, doesn't have leadership skills. Those soft skills we talk about that makes you thrive in the workplace or in the boardroom. The child is not having it. Doesn't know how to use technology. Then you have child B, who is the average student, 60, 50 in class,
Yeah.
or has people skills,
Mm.
is good with technology, digitally literate, has leadership skills. Wherever you take that child to, you see that that child would do well, will grow faster, even better than the child that is in the top percentile but doesn't have skills to survive or to thrive.
Mm.
That's why I see even many organizations are not so freaked out about employing first class graduates because most of them, especially in Nigeria, have the academic skills, the academic knowledge, but they don't have the technical
Know
know-how.
how.
Right? So quality education should cover all of that. That when you bring out a child, the child is able to display character and competence in nation building.
Right.
And people do it, but some people are not even conscious that they're raising future ready children.
Oh.
Like if I take my own childhood, for example,
Right.
my WAEC result is kind of funny. I did everything. I did science, maths, English, biology, physics, chemistry, CRK, literature, econs.
Really?
Yes. So I could do anything, but I knew I wanted to teach.
Oh.
And my mom kept on, I didn't even go for summer schools, but every holiday you will read, you will play piano, whether you know what you're playing or not. And even in university, I just felt she was stressing me out. Every month I'm doing something, you're learning something.
What is she an educationist as well?
She studied pharmacy, but she stayed at home as a housewife. Because we all finished school. So she always said, maybe they're doing this program in Lagos, you are going for it and you write the exam. You're doing this one, so I was exhausted. Because, you still have time
For yourself. Yeah.
So
But she was building.
I didn't know then, but at that time I did photography, I was now doing web design, and I was like, I'm teaching. But by the time I graduated and I entered into the corporate world, into the marketplace,
Right.
I thanked her because all the skills I was packing along
Became useful.
became very useful.
Yeah.
And it accelerated my growth.
It showed.
As a youth corp, I was in charge of a very large project.
Wow.
As a first year worker in an organization, in the first school I worked in, within a few years, I was director of socials. I
Wow.
was building websites, I was in charge of media work. And even now as a business owner, those skills are still with me. It's not something that can leave. And I see people struggle in areas where I
You thrive.
Oh, you try.
Yes,
Yeah.
where I thrive.
Okay, Teacher Dumebi, I truly want to say congratulations first of all. Earlier this year, you marked an important milestone in your educational journey as a school founder, celebrating 5 years of impact. And I did my research. Okay, now looking back, what has changed most about raising children between 2020 and today?
I mean, lots. A lot. Value system, number one. The value system from the home, we see it reflected in our children's lives in the school. The value system is crumbling gradually. What we used to hold as values of high values are now being seen as something that you can do without it.
Who would blame it on Gen Z parenting?
Well, I won't say Gen Z parenting because I have Gen Z parents in my school. I have people who and they are doing well. I even have people who are in my own generation who I fault their parenting styles and their value systems. So, and I've seen even this Gen Z. I went for a conference, and the Gen Zs that were in my workshop were amazing. Were amazing, and I got to see that. The Gen Zs that we are talking about are the Gen Zs that haven't been raised well, and they are more than the Gen Zs that are doing very well. But I learned a lot from them. So much I even brought it into my own workspace. But I think the value system is slowly degrading, and that is something we should work with. And then it's not us against them. Parenting now is my child, though. It's my child, not is our child. These are our children. That it takes a village.
Yeah.
To raise a child
as a
That
child.
proverb is slowly becoming obsolete.
It is.
Yes, because even parents don't understand. There was a Harvard course I took, and it was family partnership in child engagement and success. Partnership is important. Even for children that struggle in my workspace, in my school, they begin to thrive when parents begin to understand the importance of the child seeing the teacher and the father or the mother as a partner. We don't even need the two to function. We don't need father and mother together. Just one.
Just one.
Just one. And you know, you are there for Xavier. You saw what I said about Xavier. I have never seen that child's mom until she came for graduation.
Yes.
But every complaint we made, you know, every worry or concern for that child was channeled to the father. And the father kept at it, and he was the most improved child. Reading grade 1 higher level work. You know, so partnership is very important, but a lot of parents don't understand that, and it shows in the child. You know, we caution your child in school, and you go home and say, oh, don't worry dear, I'll buy you ice cream on the way home. And we tell the parents, oh, your child came to school today and he didn't seem remorseful. And the children tell us,
my daddy said there's nothing you can do.
It's okay. But then he did not beat me after all. He told me I should do it again, and he bought me ice cream. You know, so now, you know, you may not be saying it, but for children, they read your actions more than even what you say.
That's right.
And so he now feels, don't worry, so maybe he can just keep yakking and talking and making a lot of fuss. When I just cry, maybe daddy will get me ice cream. You know, so a lot is happening.
And these children know what they are doing.
They know.
Yes, they know what they are doing. I remember a child came to my house and my daughter said, let me follow you. I said, no, you can't go with me. And the girl now told her, I heard when she was whispering to her and said, if it's me, I will cry and my mother will take me.
You see that?
Just cry. So when my daughter came and said, cry, I said, don't bother. When you are not crying, just clean your eyes.
I told that to my daughter, you will never get anything from me when you cry. And I have stuck to it I made that decision when she was 4. She's 7 now, 3 years. She knows that if she wants something, if you are crying, you will not get. There's no how, because I refuse to be manipulated that way. You know, and so that is it. And the parents are too busy. Yes. Okay. And it's understandable, right? I understand that the parents are having 2 jobs, 3 jobs, you know, because
to make ends
meet. You know, and when they're at home, some people have remote work. They're
on the laptop.
So anything to just keep the child busy and not connect with the child. So for some, it's not intentional. You know, and
so you're advising that we connect more with the children.
Yes, it's very, very important.
Okay.
It's very,
even outside school.
Yes, for instance, on Saturday, something happened, you know, and my connection for my daughter is ask her how her day went. And then from whatever she does, we pick lessons, and then I keep reinforcing it. So part of what I told her about last year, probably, you know, we talked about secrets. You know, and I told her that nobody should ever tell you to keep secrets from mommy or from grandma or from daddy or from anybody. That was a long time ago, but we were always re-emphasizing it. So something happened in the house. One of the people that were minding the house, we have this exotic bird, you know, and if the bird leaves, it's problem. So he didn't know that he let the cage open. So the bird came out, but it was still in the lock-up. But it was out of the cage, but it was in a lock-up, like a greenhouse, you know. And my daughter was like, Jesus, mommy will kill me today. That bird, hey! So, and I was working because I was outside gardening with grandma, so I was wondering why she wasn't, normally once she gets my questions out. I didn't know that my daughter was doing Save the Parrots before mommy came. But the man told her, so this is a man, this man is in his 30s. He said, don't tell your mommy. Let this be a secret between 2 of us, and I'll give you something. My daughter smiled. And she came to me and said, Mommy, I have something to tell you. You see what you have been saying? They are trying me. They think we are not close. And I was behind her. They think we are not close. He told me, can you imagine, he had the guts to tell me, so she's 7 years old, that I should keep a secret from my mommy. He doesn't know us. And she doesn't know us, mommy. But my head was fuming. I was like, what happened? Mommy, Parrot came out. Victor is the name of the parrot. Victor. Victor came out of the cage, and I helped him to catch it. Instead of him to tell me thank you, he said I should not tell you. He doesn't know.
You know,
It can be anything.
Yes.
It may not be parrot.
No.
It can be something else as simple as touching you.
Yes.
Don't tell me,
Don't tell
me, mommy. But that conversation started out of a time where we connected. And it wasn't be 1 hour. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. David UNICEF tells you at least 30 minutes. At least
with your child.
with your child.
Every day.
Is
30
enough to make a
minutes.
difference.
So what would you do practically? Without your phones? I mean,
Just drop your phones, read, gist.
oh,
Do you know what happened today? How
okay.
this wife, see what happened to me today. Do you know that I got to the salon and people were there, the girl was not there, so it messed up my entire day. And that's why I just wanna say, yes, that's why I always talk about punctuality. It's good. You are reinforcing values. You know, it's not about carrying book and doing. So it's as simple as even saying, let me follow you to the kitchen to butter your crackers. Butter it yourself. 30 minutes only. Not maybe say 1 hour. Minimum
30 minutes every day. In fact, if there's nothing we are taking away from this conversation today, is the fact that because this is even the holiday season, in the season proper.
This holiday is a dangerous time. You know, it's because people know that parents are looking for ways to step back and just breathe with children around.
Right.
And this is when people take advantage of children. You know, so even if you can't do anything in the morning, you know, spend time with them, let them know that this is okay, this is not okay. When you come back, please let them tell you about how their day went.
Okay.
And it's not everybody you take your child to. It's not every party your child should attend. And I tell people, when you even hear parties that say, I'm having a party in my house, my son is having a birthday party, adults are not allowed. I don't even understand.
Why adults not allowed? What's going to happen in the party?
You know, that's the funny things happen.
Yes.
No monitoring.
Yes. Funny discussions too take place there. Yeah.
So,
All right. Teacher, maybe just a moment. Beyond school leadership, you are also a speech and language therapist, I'm aware. So let us know from your professional experience, how can parents distinguish between a child developing at their own pace and one who may genuinely need early intervention?
That would be our last question.
So from ages 9 months, let me start with 9 months. You start seeing signs
Okay.
that a child is able to communicate.
Okay.
They start with babbling, baba,
Okay.
mama,
Okay.
and it progresses like that. Some children miss that 9 months and they don't babble even 1 year, 2 years.
Okay.
At that point, you start asking questions.
Okay.
So you are advised to seek a speech therapist at around maybe 18 months to 24 months.
Okay.
You can just go and say, okay, these are my concerns. And there are assessment protocols that will guide you through. And then we can pinpoint, okay, this is what is happening,
Okay.
this is what is happening. Or we can say, what is the major, what is your major language? What do you speak at home? For some children, it can be conflicting languages. For some, so they don't even know what to start with. But that one's in an advanced one. So you have a house help that is Hausa, mother is Igbo, but the father is seeking to speak in English. That has its own place. Then you have those that are inherited, hereditary.
Okay.
That has its own place. Then you have those that I'm not talking because they're not talking to me. So I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay. Those are the introverted kids?
Not introverts.
Okay.
They can talk, but you're not talking. Children learn by what they hear and see.
Oh.
So you're with your baby most times and you're just on your phone. You're not talking to your baby. You're not talking to your child. So for those ones, you just say, oh, your child just needs you to talk more to him.
Okay.
You have those ones. Then there are some you can go for testing, they have tongue ties, or they have problems with their jaw, then you now apply motor skills, oral motor exercises. So it depends on the assessment. It's after assessing that you now know, okay.
And there's space for these kids in school?
Yeah, we have the special needs department, we have the speech therapy department. So the extent of intervention depends on how long. You have people that do only 3 months, or minimum advice is 6 months. Then you have those that do 2 years. some is continuous for life because of whatever is happening. Some self after a month, like we've done, normally when we do August programs, which I'm not doing this year, we have those that are coming for 1 month therapy.
Okay.
We are based on what, so theirs might just be, they need to be immersed in where conversations are happening, right? And then we also give home front work, where you have to converse with your child, whether he's responding or not. Then for those that have selective mutism, that is another one. They choose who to talk to.
Okay.
So they don't talk in a crowded place. They only talk to mommy and daddy. Apart from that, they are deaf, they are dumb, they are not ready to talk to.
And is that normal?
That has another one. That has another protocol. Because if you force them out, there's a problem. So you lead them through it. And if you lay back, it can extend to them till their age. By the time they are 8, selective mutism is so hard to come out from because they are used to not talking. Their tongue is used to not being exercised. So there are protocols for that. Then there are some that just need their jaws to be strengthened, and then you now help to strengthen their jaw. Then you have those that have speech delay based on trauma. We had one in our school, but she's fine now. Her mom died and she stopped talking. Yes, so you have protocols for that. So every therapy is different. I can't say that. Then you have those that have therapy caused by a neurological disorder, autistic children with Down syndrome. So that has another protocol.
And is able to handle some of them, and they are
Of course.
great. And I must say that in Hadassah Hall, it's Montessori. You know, so many schools now they want to add Montessori in their
What is not sorry?
It's not sorry.
It's in name but not in practice.
Exactly. But I can tell you for free, this is no advertisement. Hadassah Hall, I've been there like I'm like a regular guest. And member of the family. So whenever there was a particular day I visited and I saw her, so she's the head of school, but you hardly would tell she is because of the way she is with the children. She's passionate about education, about teaching. You would want her to sit in her office, cross her leg, and then monitor via the CCTV camera. But that's not her case. You see her, there was this day I walked in and then she was outside with a child. I think the child has like special needs, something. And then she was hands-on, like with this child, practically. So that is what I think we need in Nigeria, not just big names, big structures, and zero impact. And I think schools, especially school owners, should be passionate. They should borrow a leaf from you.
Right.
All right, thank you so much. We've been speaking with Dumebi Edza Ehiviata, the founder and CEO of Hadassah Hall Asaba, one of the best schools right here in the state capital, one of the best schools in Delta State of Nigeria. If you ask me. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and practical insight. We truly appreciate your time always. Time is not, we didn't have much time to converse with you.
We truly hope you have a lot of time.
Interviewers delight, as always. But we'll do a reschedule because we need to learn from your wealth of experience and knowledge. I'm not saying this to fan your embers.
Especially this period when we have our kids with us.
Exactly, because what you just said, 30 minutes, that's the maximum or the minimum time from UNICEF, at least 30 minutes. I'm going to work towards that. I'm going to practicalize that with my daughter because she complains a lot. Mommy, you're listening. Mommy, you're not talking to me. She likes to talk. She likes to, do activity. Play with me, play. I say, you are on mood. Play. Leave me. I have this thing. There's Zoom meeting. There's this. But it is because before you know it, they are growing
and they're out of the house.
Now you feeding their minds.
Somebody else will feed them, and it's not going to be positive. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. There's a lot of people come back.